All right, we are live.
What's up?
How you guys doing tonight?
What's going on, everybody?
Good morning, Beard World, or good afternoon, or good night, wherever you are.
Right.
Depends on situationally where you are.
How you doing, Zebra?
Good. I was getting the computer set up, loaded up here. There we go.
I just got an alert that you went live. That's funny.
That's awesome. Yeah, we got a couple of special guests on tonight.
Who's that?
We got you, Bearded Life, and then we got
Definitely ain't me.
Jason from Gruff.
Coach Gruff Beard Company. So how y'all doing?
Getting ready for tomorrow right now, man. Big stream tomorrow night. Excited.
Yeah, that'll be good. So Zebra, I think you had some questions that you had for Jason there at Goats Gruff.
Yeah. So can you tell everybody a little bit like whereabouts you're about?
Yeah, so I'm like South Central Kentucky, kind of the foothills of the mountains down here, and we're on we got a farm down here that my wife grew up on, about 60 acres, and I don't even know how many cats I got, but I got 5 dogs. I got one goat, down to one goat. I got a pig that roams the yard. I got guineas, chickens, everything. Any kind of animal you can think of is pretty much running around in the yard. But yeah, and I make all my stuff down here too on the farm, and yeah, we like it. I'm just in the middle of nowhere, but it's fun.
And so how did you get the name behind the company, and how did you get started?
Yeah, I gotta admit, I was curious about the name too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I grew up. I was raised for a while by my grandparents, and my grandpa would. I slept with him every night. So not everybody had a bed or whatever. So every night he would tell me the story of 3 Billy Goats Gruff. And
okay.
I don't know if everybody's heard it, but the goats are trying to figure out how to get across this bridge because there's a troll under there, and he tells them he's going to eat them. So they outsmart the troll and get to the other side. So he would tell me that every night, and so that's always been special to me. And I just lost him in February. So, but I named that. Yeah, appreciate it. I named it in honor of him. And
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've actually never heard that story before.
I'll have to look it up, man. It's great. It's an old, I guess, folk tale or whatever. And
I guess that's the product of being a city boy. I don't get to hear cool stuff like that. I miss out on those things.
Yeah. You guys are quarantined in there in the city there.
That's it, man. I mean.
And I know how it is down in Kentucky because I remember when I went down to visit family, like you said, you only had like one bed. So like all of us cousins would pretty much just like sleep together in one bed,
Yeah. Yeah, this farmhouse we live in, my wife's dad and them, there were 17 kids and they would sleep like lined up in the living room and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah, there's I was like 18 on my dad's side, 18 or 19 on my dad's side, and then 17 or 18 on my mom's side too. So, yeah.
That's cool.
So, how old is the Goats Gruff company?
We're just over 3 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I tested and like sold locally in barbershops and stuff, and then went online January of 17 when I officially like did the the web store, stuff like that, where you could order it online. So that's when it really, took off.
Yeah.
Not that I'm like super successful or anything, but
It's pretty neat.
I'm out there a little bit, so it's fun.
Right. Well, hey, you got to start somewhere,
Yeah. I mean, if you like doing it, then doesn't matter if you're not making a killing. It's just fun.
Right.
So, just sticking with that for a minute, though, I'm just curious, what did make you get into the beard world?
Yeah, I was. I tried to grow a beard out like several times, and it would itch me to the point where I just said, "Screw it," and I just shave it off, And I didn't know anything about beard oil. I didn't know anything, right? And I was talking to somebody. I don't even remember who it was, but they were like, "Well, you need to try some beard oil," So they're like, "I got some at Target or whatever." I went to Target, and I was like, "I'll try it out." And I don't remember the brand, but it was like an ounce for $20-some bucks, and I was like, I want to try it, but I'm not willing to pay that. So I just started researching what the best carrier oils was, and basically how to make it. And got home, bought a bunch of different essential oils, carrier oils, stuff like that. And me and my wife and the kids, we mixed up different combinations. And I found a carrier oil combo that I thought worked the best. Just tested it on me and my friends and guys at the barbershop. And then same thing, we just got a bunch of essential oils in the middle of the table, and we were like, well, what would smell good together? So we would put, drops on a Post-it and pass it around. And that's how we came up with the first, my original 5 cents. We did that. And I just been experimenting. I like to make different combos and stuff, so I just kept it going. And
that's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how long did you do that? Playing around with the oils and the different scents and stuff before you actually debuted or actually started selling it?
It was about 6 months.
Wow.
And what I did it is once I saw it work for me, got my beard past that itchy point, and then I had a pretty big spot here that just didn't want to grow, like felt smooth or something, And eventually, the oil helped bring that out. So then I was like, yeah, I got, the formula's down, so let's go with it.
Yeah, I was kind of curious too about your bottles that you have. It's like kind of looks like the tattoo ink bottles. Like, did you have like any other design in mind before you made those? Like, came out with these, or?
Yeah, I was using. That's exactly what it is. That's a tattoo ink bottle. That's exactly.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, because I'm big into tattoos as well, and I got a bunch, and I noticed those bottles at my artist place. And, by that time I had like a couple of glass ones, that knocked over or whatever, broke, and had like 2 broken shipping and stuff like that. And so the primary reason was I just I tried them out, and I liked the way it worked because I didn't have to risk, knocking a bottle over when I took the glass dropper out or whatever. And then shipping, you don't have to worry about it. But I like the tattoo angle too, because I make like a homemade tattoo balm, and I'm low key doing a balm to tattoo artists to actually use while they're tattooing. Sometimes they use Vaseline or whatever.
Right.
I'm doing that too, so it kind of ties into that, where I love tattoos as well.
Jolly old Fat Man said that he wanted to use those bottles when he first started.
What's going on, Bam? Acknowledge Brother Bam in the house real quick.
How you doing, Bam?
Acknowledge everyone. What's going on, guys? I'm glad you guys are here, whoever's watching. Much appreciate you guys spending Friday night with us.
Yes, absolutely appreciate you guys hanging out.
So when you were getting ready to launch your product, were you concerned at all about scent profiles at first, or was it more just getting a product that worked and took away that beard itch and everything else?
Yeah, initially it was I was focused on, you know, just getting something that worked well, you know, and that's why I only had like 5 different scents. But after but then I was hooked, you know. Once I started selling, I got hooked on mixing different scents. I mean, essential oils, and sometimes the fragrance oil, if you can't find it in essential like leather, you know, it's obviously not going to get a pure essential oil in leather. But,
Right.
but I use all natural whenever I can, obviously. But yeah, now I got, I think, online 20 some cents, and then I've got an option where you can do a custom. Because I've got, I think, around 50 essential oils or something, and then some fragrance oils and stuff. So you can go in there and mix it yourself and name it. And people have come up with some really, really good names and ideas. Zebra himself, actually, too.
Yeah, that's the one I have right here. It's wherever my camera's at. There we go. The Oud Zebras. I thought it was pretty neat. You can, it's not only 1 ounce, but it's a 2 ounce custom, and I think you have like, what is it, like 48 different scents, or is it?
Yeah, something like that. Yep.
Yeah, that you can choose from for the 2 ounce custom, and I thought that was pretty neat. And like, I was wondering too, do you plan on adding more to that list later on, or?
I do, yeah. Actually, I think I've got 3 or 4 essentials in the last couple of weeks that I haven't even put up there. I can't think what they are on the top of my head, but I got them out there in the shop. So, yeah, anything I can think of that I don't have, I'll try to pick it up.
So I'm curious with the custom stuff. Has anybody ever thrown together a scent profile and you're like, oh, that's not going to be good. That's just not going to work out well for anybody.
There was one I thought it would totally stink, to be honest with you, and man, because it had like 8 different things in it. I was like, I don't know if it's going to work together, but I made it and it smelled good. I mean, it had all kinds of different stuff, leather and peach and different things, and
you'd be surprised the kind of stuff you can throw together and make something work in life.
Yeah.
Especially accidentally.
Yeah, if anybody was wondering, the one that I have was cherry, spice rum, and oud. So he does have oud on that list.
Oud, yeah, oud.
Yes, always oud. Oud has to be there. Oud is a must.
That stuff's pretty awesome. I didn't even know about it until like last year or something. I don't know.
Dude, I didn't know what oud was until I hit the beard world, and now I'm an addict. Everything has to be oud. Everything.
It's awesome. Yeah.
I agree with you, Joe.
Everything, dude. Everything.
Oud everything.
Yep, I don't care. I want oud like I want oud deodorant if we can find it. Like I'm in. Let's do it.
Yeah, we should just make it.
I want oud body wash. I want oud shampoo. I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah, I buy it.
Because I swear to God, I knew nothing about the stuff before the beard world, and now I'm addicted. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, and apparently there's like different types of oud woods too. Like there's like sweeters and like more stanky.
Yeah, that's why a lot of the guys call it like that oud stank, because there's like different consistencies and levels to it almost.
Yep. A sweet stank.
I'm gonna just keep my hat off before Bam makes fun of me again. Just see how many times Joe takes his hat off and on tonight. I'm gonna just leave it off now. That's it.
Yeah, speaking of customs, that's one of the main questions I had, because I seen that you're coming out with actually you just came out with is your butter, correct?
Yep.
Missed out on Misfit Toys. What did we miss out on, man? I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments.
And I was just wondering if you're gonna want or have customs for that, a custom option for that available also.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm going to do that. I was looking at it at first to see if it would be too hard, but I think I can manage it. You know, it's a little more the way I make it's a little more labor intensive than like the oils and stuff. So, oils and regular bombs are pretty easy to make custom. But I usually make the butters in a larger batch. But I think I figured out a way to make it work. So I'll probably do that in the next week or so. Put that up.
Yeah, I think it'd be awesome because a lot of people would like to custom scent for a butter, especially.
Yeah.
If you look at the chat, Bam's actually messing with me right now in the chat.
And the comments.
That's it. You can't mess with me no more now. There you go.
In the comments, somebody said, "What's the price on your butter?"
I'm looking. I think I've got the regular shade ones at $20, but those are and they're all 4 ounces, right? So a lot of them you'll see are 2 ounces for 18. These are double that in frosted glass jar, and so it'll last a long time being 4 ounces. I made myself one, and I still haven't used it all. But the hemp ones are either $2 or $3 more. I can't remember because that cannabis sativa seed butter. It's really
nice.
it's a lot more expensive than shea. So
I need some of that right there.
I was gonna say you had the hemp butter as well as the regular butter.
What's that? I'm sorry.
You said you had the hemp butter as well as the regular butter.
Right. Yeah. I had a few up. I only had like a dozen to start in the first batch, and they sold out. But I got more up now. So yeah, I got the hemps in a rosemary and lime, and then I've got this new one now is I can't see how to turn this stuff. It's tobacco and leather, but it's tobacco leaf, leather, coriander, and a little bit of cloves and some toasted oak. So it's
that sounds really good.
It's kind of you got a touch of spice to it, but
Yeah, that sounds real nice.
yeah, my wife that's her favorite one I've made scent I've made in a long time. So it's popular with ladies, thankfully. Otherwise, there's no reason why.
So, I don't think these guys have tried you yet, but like I have, of course.
Nope.
And I noticed that your oil is a little bit thicker. Is that like something that you started off with, or is that like something that you built upon to get it that way?
When I started, I did not use vitamin E syrup, so that's in the new bottles. That's one of the things that makes it a touch thicker. The vitamin E syrup is just so rich, and it comes out pretty much like honey till you mix it up. But the majority of my oil base is the golden jojoba. It's organic and it's unrefined, so it's got a thicker body than say like the coconut oil or almond or something. And two, I've done this a couple times, but there's been a few people that were allergic to say tree nuts or something like that. So
Right.
I'll make them like a custom oil base, so it doesn't bother their skin, because I do use some sweet almond as part of my mix. So
Right.
I can use different stuff. If somebody has an allergy or whatever.
And it's always good. That's why, we always talk about it. That's why we like the small batch companies, because, we can interact with each other and communicate. And that way we can try to figure something out,
And if something gets screwed up, I'm gonna fix it because I'm the only employee. So I can't blame somebody if it's screwed up. It's me,
Yeah, I remember like when I first got the balm that I had, like, because I noticed your balms are a softer balm, but the first one I got was really soft. Like this is the new one.
Yeah.
But the first one I had, I can stick my finger right through it, and I was like, "Is this supposed to be like that?"
Yeah. No, it wasn't. Yeah, every now and then I get out there in the shop and You know, maybe drink a little too much or something. Measure wrong. But I'll fix it if I do it.
So I'm always curious when you're talking to an owner and stuff like that, and a creator as well. Do you have a favorite product on your own line, like your personal favorite, not just scent wise, but performance wise, everything?
I tell you what, well, since I made the butter, I haven't used much of anything else. I'll use a little oil with it, but and I never really had tried too many butters before anyway. But once I made the hemp butter for myself to test it, I'm like, I've been going to that every day since I made it. You know, before that, kind of oil and balm. But the butter for me is taking the place of the balm a lot.
That seems to be happening across the board lately in the beard world.
Yep.
That seems to be a pretty big trend where
I was skeptical, you know. I was like, I got balm, you know. How much different is this going to be, you know? It's softer, but it makes your beard like so soft. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it definitely seems to be a trend right now in the beard world that the bombs are kind of losing their footing as the butters gain ground on everybody. And that, I mean, I guess it all depends on what you're looking for personally and what you want out of your experience for your beard, you know. And I still think there's a place for true old school bombs, if you will. But
like Bam says, I think the hybrid, he says go hybrid. I think they're definitely the future of the butter and the bombs, you know.
You can see it across the board right now. That's what a lot of companies are doing. They're doing the hybrids now.
Right.
And I don't know, man, Bam might want to start charging people for the idea or something. Like,
see, that's the way Jason's bomb is too. Though it's a softer bomb, like it just goes on just like that, and it's really like a softer bomb.
Yeah, I never liked the ones where I had to use like a guitar pick or something to get it out. You know,
like the back of your nail.
See,
that's just my preference. You know,
it's funny though that he said the guitar pick, because the first couple companies I purchased from, like companies like Badass Beard Care and stuff like that, they send you a guitar pick.
Yes, they did.
With your bombs and everything else to scoop them out. Like, I don't think a lot of these newer ones, you don't need stuff like that. Trust me.
Nope. And that's nice.
It depends what you're looking for, man. Like I said, it all depends on the day for me. Some days, you know, I'm good with my butters or, you know, my hybrids. And other days I'm going out and I really want to tame those flyaways, though. And you still look for those kind of old school stronghold bombs that are, right. And there's still a few around you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had a couple people ask for harder, like a hard bomb, and I'll make it custom for them. But
like I said, it all depends on the person and what they're looking for a lot of the times. You know, yeah. I don't really think there is a right way or a wrong way to make a bomb. It just depends on the person and what they want.
Personal preference, of course.
Right. There's many different types of bombs. I mean, you got your bombs for styling, and then there's bombs for conditioning and different sorts like that. And what to me a bomb does, it's not only some of it holds, but then other of it, it's like a protectant, if you will.
Yeah, but I don't like how some of them, like, when you put it in, it just feels so heavy. Like that's all you can feel. Like it's like sticky honey in your beard. And just, you know, I don't dig those ones.
Well, I'm sorry. Which ones don't you dig? I'm sorry.
The ones that are like sticky, you know, weighs your beard down.
It's funny. I actually really like those ones. I do. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad because, like, for example, Bam is the kind of hybrid one, Jolly Old Fat Man. I absolutely love this too. I think for me, it depends on the day and what I'm doing as to what kind of bomb I want to use.
Right. Mm-hmm. And again, it comes back to personal preference.
I just think, like, if I'm going out, I want one of those ones like you just mentioned, a little heavier, helps tame all the flyaways, keep everything where I want it. But if I'm just hanging out or whatever, I like to throw in something lighter. So it does. It depends on what you got going on and your preference for the day.
Right. Yep. I can definitely agree with that.
And you also make soaps there, correct?
Yeah, I've got. I do like it's a hot process soap. It's got argan oil. It's got a calendula flower and some other botanicals in it. But it's a cube basically, and it's real high lather. So if you get your beard, and I use it on my hair too, just get a little bit wet and rub this over. It's got a real high lather, and it lasts a long time. And I just started making those. I like making soap anyway, so I just wanted to.
Yeah.
But
It's something I've always been interested in too.
It's fun, and you can put any, they'll hold essential oils just like anything else, which is
Right.
in the right ratio. So
Right.
this one's like hemp. I got hemp oil in this one as well as the argan. But I make these because you can wash with them every day, as opposed to like just regular body wash or something like that. It'll strip it to a point. So
Yeah.
I started making these so it wouldn't do that.
Right.
I thought I seen something on Instagram. He had like a big bar of black soap.
Yep. This is it's an African black charcoal soap. It's got oat moss and aloe in it, so
Nice.
it smells more manly than that sounds. But yeah, and then that one's just good for. I just use that all over. It's really essentially a body soap.
It's funny. I don't know about you guys, but I don't think before I got into the beard world and all that kind of stuff, I never really paid attention to what was in my soaps or anything like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I never even thought about it really. And then all of a sudden, I got into the beard world and I started paying more attention to the ingredients and stuff. And I'm like, I've been using this stuff to wash my body my whole life. Like, that's crazy. Like, I've been putting chemicals on me every day of my life. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And now I won't use anything but all natural soaps. Like, that's all I use.
Yep. I actually buy local handmade soaps, from all natural ingredients. And I've been doing that probably the last 6 months.
Like, I had dry skin and all that stuff my whole life. And since I started going with the all natural soaps and stuff, it's all cleared up pretty much.
Yep. Well, the ingredients at the big box stores, use, alcohols and this and that, stuff that just severely dries out your skin.
Yeah. Yeah, we make a goat's milk soap here too, but we don't have it online or anything. We just kind of sell it to friends or whatever and use it ourselves. But that goat's milk's really good too.
I would definitely like to give that a try.
Now, I hear goat's milk's really good for your skin.
Oh man, yeah. My wife usually does that. It's like it's blackberry and orange, and she calls it Kentucky Sunrise. But it's yeah. I need to put some online.
Kentucky.
Usually get snatched up as soon as we make it.
I'm telling you, it really did though. The beard world has changed the way I look, the way I treat myself. Really.
Yep.
Like down to even, I take multivitamins now. I drink more water now.
Yep.
Like all this stuff just because I got into this world. It's kind of crazy where stuff like this will take you.
Right. What's going on, Joey?
What's up, Joey?
Joey in the chat, he is wondering if anybody uses natural deodorant.
I did. And it is an experience. How much I'll tell you.
Not yet.
I haven't tried it.
I tried 2 different times. It didn't work for me, man. I stunk.
Listen, natural deodorant, we actually wound up reviewing that because we were doing a review on Mountaineer brand, and they sent us out like a complete box of all their all-natural goods.
Yeah.
And it's very different because it doesn't just kind of glide on, if that makes sense.
Right.
it's almost like a bomb, if you will. You have to like work it into your armpit, and it's different. It takes some getting used to, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, sorry, I was laughing, but my wife said that she's tried it before, and she said it makes you stink.
Probably stink worse.
It depends on which one you're using. Like, I guess.
Bam said, he said the hat is back. I noticed the Joe keeps messing with the hat here. We're about to get messed up.
Yeah, he's just messing with me like always. That's what Bam does, though. If he wasn't messing with me, I would think there was something wrong with him. He knows I love him, though. I know he loves me. He just likes giving me a hard time.
I think he's making a drinking game out of every time you take your hat and put it back on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what he said.
There you go. Okay.
Oh man.
Now I expect a drink every time now. Otherwise, you just broke your own rules, dude. So
we getting twisted then.
I seen I don't remember who was it on the live last night, but there was one beard oil company that they're making natural deodorant now. I think it was Farmhouse, I believe. They're trying to make natural deodorant now.
it is very hard right now to keep up with the beard companies because I swear, man, every time I log on to Instagram, I've got 3 new companies that I've never heard of before messaging me and asking me, hey, can I send you my stuff? Can I send you my stuff? And I mean, we say yes to everybody. I don't care. You want to send me something? Have fun. We'll check it out, But there are companies we've just never heard of before, and it does scare you a little bit because, you're like, man, I got nobody to ask about you, nothing, no background work I can do really. For all I know, I could put your stuff in my beard and it's going to make my hair fall out. Like, that's kind of scary. It worries you a little bit.
That would be bad. That'd be a bad day right there.
It would be a very bad day for them as well because I'm coming for them.
that happened to a guy that I follow on Instagram, man. I can't remember his name, but I think it turned out they had too much lavender. Their ratio on the essential oils was smoking high, and it irritated his skin so bad he had to shave. So
listen, it's a very. I had one of our first reviews we did. I won't blast the company because that's not my style, but me and my brother both had a very bad experience, and like it hurt. It was uncomfortable. It was painful, and it was because their essential oil was just their ratio was through the roof.
Right. You're only putting a little amount.
I mean, it burned. It was painful. It was not comfortable.
And I think that's one reason why I don't mind fragrance really versus essential, because some essential oils can actually mess people up that you don't even know about.
Right.
Each company, yeah.
Like for me, I can't have peppermint oil because I have a hiatal hernia. So like pure peppermint essential oil, that stuff would mess with me. And you just got to be careful about that. That's why I don't mind fragrances.
Yeah.
Like when you first started making stuff, is that where you went first? Was like from essentials and then moved on to fragrances later?
Yeah, me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't know a lot about the fragrance oils anyway. I was kind of iffy on them until I read up on them. But yeah, and really we just started with some really basic stuff like orange, lavender, pipe tobacco, bourbon. Of course, I had bourbon in like 3 out of 5 of my first ones. I like bourbon, and I still like it. I had bourbon and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it was basically like different combinations of that stuff making up my first 5.
And then after so long, like you said, you can't make leather out of an essential or, a certain scent out of an essential. So,
and it's such a badass smell. You don't want to go without using it. It's just, I love it. I love leather. I've been using a lot of custom stuff lately too, and I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really matter. I don't really. It doesn't bother me as much as some does. People, some reviewers out there, whether it's essential or fragrance, it doesn't really matter to me as much as the quality of the product does to me. You know, to me, the scent's always secondary. Don't get me wrong. If you're going to make a scented product, it should still smell good, because if not, well, I'm not putting it that close to my nose.
Right.
But to me, the actual performance of the product is still what comes first, always.
And
So that to me is what I'm always judging first.
Safety is number one.
Yeah, safe.
Yeah, if you look up, I think like the manufacturers that make those fragrance oils, they'll tell you if you research it, they'll tell you exactly what percentage, a safe percentage to use, you know, and whatever type of product you're making. So I always try to do that, because last thing you want to do is screw up somebody's beard. They've been working on forever.
Especially mine, because I'm coming for you.
That's right.
I don't care where you live, what's going on. I'm coming. That's that.
That's right. Yeah.
We're gonna have a problem. There's gonna be some furniture moving.
So Jason, when you first got into the beard game, did you automatically in the beginning already have a concern for the, you know, what to use, you know, the safety of it, and you know if this particular one was going to hurt that person or not that person?
Yeah, I had the guy. He was allergic to. Oh gosh, I want to say it was the pipe tobacco or something that made him break out, but it wasn't. You know, so I looked into that, but it wasn't because there was too much in it. It was just he just happened to be really sensitive to it on his skin. He didn't know it.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, I didn't use too much and then catch it later or anything like that. But, you know, it did make you think, hey, you know, you want to be exact, because the last thing you want to do is like FDA agents showing up being like, hey, yeah, you know,
Right.
you're not.
Right.
You know, we're gonna find you $1 million or whatever. But
I heard some people say that cherry burns their face when they've used cherry before.
Again,
I guess maybe it's because the acidity in it.
I do a cherry bomb one, which is just cherry, just straight up black cherry, and that it is really strong. So
I love
if you use
cherry.
too much, if you put too much in it, you know it, because it's like, holy shit, I can, you know, it's way too strong.
but at the same, you know what's funny is that in the same token, though, there is some responsibility here. Not just, I mean, the owners obviously and the creators have that responsibility, but the consumer bears some too. Because, like, for example, here, I know my daughter has sensitive skin. I know that. So therefore, I'm already careful with anything that she puts on her skin, because I know certain things are going to trigger her. If you know you have sensitive skin, then you also have a responsibility to yourself to be careful to what you're putting on, because even if it is mixed correctly and properly, you could still have an adverse reaction to it.
Yeah.
Right. Make a valid point there, Joe.
And you know, we've talked about that too. Is like, a lot of people when they buy the stuff and everything, when we're buying it and testing it, like, oh, yeah, we don't do that. Like, we just want to jump into it and put it in their face. We don't do that.
I do. My daughter likes to wear most of my beard oils, especially ones from like Jolly Old Fat Man and Miners and stuff. She likes to wear them in her hair. But before I let her use any of them, I tell her, give me your wrist. I put a drop on her wrist for a minute, and I say, okay, wait 5 minutes. If nothing happens, then we're good to go.
Yeah. That's probably smart, though, especially if you know if she's got sensitive skin.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably what we all should be doing, but again, none of us do it. I mean, we all get a new bottle, and we're like, the whole dropper in our hand.
Right.
Right on the face.
Yeah, we get too excited and
Wind up rubbing it in your head and everything else. If you are allergic to it, you're going to find out in a really bad way when it's all over.
Right.
But I guess, that would require me having common sense, and I don't have any of that. So I'm good.
Right. What's up, Blondie?
What's going on, Blonde?
Bearded Blonde, what's going on, man? What's going on?
How you doing? Thanks for coming and
Does
joining
anybody in the chat have any questions for Jason
Hey,
here?
let's do the most original question in the beard world. You guys ready?
Yep.
What's in beard?
Got it.
that never gets asked. Let's do it. What's in beard, boys?
I got French Crush Chesapeake beard butter.
Okay.
Well, in light of today's episode,
Oh, you sucked up.
I have not tried Goat Gruff, so.
No, not yet. It's on my list for this year. I haven't gotten to you yet, though, brother. I will, though. I promise.
I'll take care of you.
and Jason, I think, said that he liked mixing the scent that I had too.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah,
I got Royal Beardsman in today. Sire.
Nice.
I'm in the middle of testing that out for a review. So,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
what's everybody got in the chat? Let's see.
Blonde says Epic Beard 1792.
Mudcat Whiskers.
Pawpaw's Pipe.
Yep. Nothing in beard today. What?
He's going straight
Tonight I'm
butter
going with
tonight.
Canary and Cocker. Okay.
Man,
Worried me there for a second, Joey. Come on, man. Don't scare me. I thought you were like backing out of the beard world. I'm like, what? We can't lose Joey Hookham's beard. That can't happen.
don't leave the beard hanging.
Has anyone ever done that though? Like done it like a full strip down and like went natural for like a whole day just with no products?
Sure, I did it for years before I realized the beard world was here.
Right?
I did it for a long time. I didn't know this stuff existed.
I mean, I don't know if how many people have like problems with like breakouts and stuff like that, but if like you ever do have like a breakout in your face though, have you ever done it like a strip down and just went a day without anything?
No, I've done a strip down, especially after, because your face, your skin, you can start to feel it be really oily, and you can tell that stuff's going to start breaking up. But you do a strip, for me, and I'll usually go 2 or 3, 4 hours, let it let the skin air dry and, get some fresh air. But then, I put product back in at that point.
So now that Mech and Zebra have both admitted that they like the strip, I mean, I don't really have that issue, to be honest. I have very naturally dry skin. So, I mean, the oil is actually perfect for me. I literally use it all day long because my skin is so dry and stuff. My beard, everything gets really dried out. I never have to worry about taking a day off, really.
Right.
In the chat, Blonde says that he does that once every 3 months. Joey Hookham, All Season Barbershop by Jolly Old Fat Man, beard most of the week. Okay. Best barbershop.
Yeah, Jolly Old Fat Man's put out a few things over the last couple months. I wish I could have gotten my hands on. Just haven't gotten a chance to.
And then Jeff says usually go natural once a week.
Yeah, Blondie says he uses a pine tar strip, which I've got some of that pine tar myself, and that stuff really takes out, it just takes away everything, literally, as it says, strip.
I actually found that my beard prefers bar soap to normal liquid soap. And I mean beard bar soap, if you will, what Jay from Beard Gents makes and stuff like that.
Right.
I found that my beard just prefers those soaps for some reason. I can't explain to you why. I just definitely have a better feeling beard and everything after using something like that than I do off of a liquid soap.
Right. Now, is that compared to another company's bar soap that's all natural?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a few all natural bar soaps come through here. There's one I can recommend a few like through Amazon that if you just want to grab one in a hurry and don't want to spend a lot. Like Boss Man's got one. It's not bad. And Honest Amish's bar is actually amazing. Like absolutely amazing if you order it through Amazon. But so far at least, okay, Jay from Beard Gents Bar is the best one I've actually used so far.
Really?
That's so far, mind you. I haven't tried everybody, so.
Which one?
The charcoal activated one.
Nice charcoal.
So
It
I've
is
used
my-
the coffee bar.
I haven't.
The coffee
I
bar is
haven't
really
used the
good.
coffee, but his charcoal activated one was amazing. And what really amazed me was I used it as a full, like body soap. Okay,
Right?
I didn't just use it for my beard,
Of course.
and it lasted me about a month and a half.
Nice.
Which for a bar of soap, that's not bad, dude. Like,
At all.
Pretty good. Yeah, it's a long time.
I like the
And-
charcoal.
Talking about soaps, back to Jason. The soap that you have, the little square soap, is that the glycerin soap? Is that what it is, or is it
Yeah.
cast iron? Or
Yeah, and it should got you the full ingredient list, but yeah, basically that's what it is, and it's a hot process. So I just like when I started making this stuff, the only silicone molds I could find were bright pink, and they were like some kind of diva something something. So everybody that comes over makes fun of them, but they work. So you know, we keep using them.
Hey, if it works.
Mm-hmm.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, and they lather well, but they last a long time. Or I don't know, a couple months, maybe 3. Depends on how often you wash your beard, of course. But I probably only wash mine every 2 or 3 days, something like that.
Yeah.
so I know that your butter is new. But do you have anything new planned other than that?
Yeah, actually, I'm doing, and it's not beard related, but it's like an old school oil-based pomade for hair. And my buddy just got me the artwork for the labels, so that'll be the next like big thing that I put out. And,
So I heard water-based is harder to make than the actual oil-based pomades are.
yeah, there's just a lot of honestly usually chemicals you got to put in it to make it stable. With the oil, I can make that pomade all natural by using because you've got to have an oil fixing powder, and you know big companies can use like chemical based ones or whatever, but you can also use tapioca starch, which is all natural, and that'll lock the oil into the just to make it hold that not grease, but
Yeah.
that
See,
consistency. Yeah.
I've been into pomades and stuff too, and I see a lot of people use microcrystalline wax.
Yeah.
I guess that helps that hold together.
Microcrystalline.
All my test batches, I'm just using like the natural beeswax that I use in my bombs and everything else. And it's hard to do, but it's doable. And, I just, to kind of keep everything consistent and as natural as possible. And then castor oil and some safflower oil, the beeswax, and then that tapioca starch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And,
Jeff in the comments there has a good question. He says, can you use hair pomade in beard?
I wouldn't recommend it, but
No.
It'll make it lay down. If that's what you think,
listen, you can do anything, really. I mean, nobody's going to stop you from doing it.
Right.
The question of should you do it is a different story. But if you go to most barbershops nowadays, they will grab a pomade when they're done with your beard and just kind of do the outside of your beard with pomade, almost on instinct, just to kind of tame it all and Have it all laid down nice.
Make
That
it
way
look-
you look nice and fresh when you're walking out the shop.
Right. Yeah.
The thing with pomade, though, especially with oil-based, is the stuff does not want to come out.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I do like it because you can restyle it. You know, if you get it screwed up or whatever,
Yeah.
just run a comb over it and you're good to go. And so I usually just use like Suavecito or something water based, and once it gets kind of messed up or from a hat or whatever, it's done. But that's why I like the greasy stuff.
Yeah, that's what I like too about the pomade, because like my hair doesn't stick up with gel or anything else either. I've used like, I don't know, paste and gel and all that stuff, and it never worked. So then I started using pomade, and then it'd stick right up. And then, like you said later on, if you want to throw your hat on or whatever, you know, and you take your hat back off, you can just run it through and get right back up again.
Right.
Yeah, we're riding a motorcycle too, so that's another thing. You take that helmet off, and you can break a cone through it, and you're good to go.
Yeah, so back to the comments here real quick. Yeah, Jeff, again, man, it really depends on the person. Again, man, you can use it if you really want to. And like, they said, if you're just looking for a quick style fix, it will work, But you might want to try and find a bomb or something like that works better for you, brother, really.
A heavy bomb. What's going on, Ryan C?
What's up,
Like we
everyone?
said,
Ryan, what's up, brother?
like we were talking about, like especially like oil based, like that stuff does not want to wash out very well. So
Right. So Blondie says something about he went to a barber and they used a salt spray on his beard.
Did you smack the barber?
Right? Like,
Did you,
what are you thinking?
did you get up and just be like, listen, sir, if you go near my beard one more time, me and you are going to have a real problem.
Oh, of course. That's just crazy.
The problem is that a lot of these barbers, and it's not like said in a negative sense, they don't focus on the beard as much. It's not their world, really.
Right? Or they don't do their research.
Yeah, they don't do their research. They're not worried about it as much. It's just not something that they're really all that concerned with.
Yeah.
I mean, even now, I go to the barber, and, my brother's had it happen to him twice, and it's why I avoid barbers now. He says to them, oh, just clean up my beard, in the sense of, bring the line down, kind of trim it all up evenly. And almost instantly they take the straight razor and right down to the chin line. That's just what they're used to doing, is that straight chin line right across.
Right.
Doesn't work for me, man. You do that to me, we're going to have a problem. Sorry.
Right.
This beard game is serious.
Do you clean it up at all up here, or do you just let it grow natural?
Right now, I'm just letting it go. Nothing. I won't touch anything on my beard until after May 7th.
I gotcha.
That's my 1 year mark. Then I'll go get it cleaned up and all that. And even after that, though, I'm just going to get kind of cleaned up and stuff, and then back on to another year of just letting it grow without touching it.
Yep. That's a good way to get.
My goal at the end of this all is to have a beard long enough that when I start going bald, I can just kind of flip it up and wrap it around.
That's awesome.
And I got this.
Yep. I'm doing this 10-year 10-year plan.
Right. We said we were going to do it together.
Yep, that's right.
Like you said, we can clean it up. Cleaning it up is fine, but no taking the length off or nothing like that.
No length.
And that's what I said. I'm with you, brother. I'm in it. Let's do it. 10 years.
10 years.
Cutting out the split ends, and that's it.
Just split ends.
10 years. I'm in, dude. I got nothing else going on, so why not?
Me and Joe's got this. Zebra, you in?
I don't know. It's like depends on how
No, stop. Just say yes.
Depends how things grow. Play on the words there. Depends how things grow.
Right.
27
Like-
for a damn beard trim. You think they would know what to put in?
Like
Yeah,
right now,
absolutely.
That's for sure.
All the
Like,
money
right
they're
now, I'm
charging
letting
for
it
beard
grow out.
trims and stuff, they should know what they're doing.
like right now, I'm starting to let it grow out through here. That way, it can start coming in up here. And I've just been exfoliating and using product and having to go through up there, and it's getting in there now and through here. So
Right. Now, have you
All right,
seen
so
these rollers that these companies are coming out with? That like
yeah.
the derma
I-
rollers, there's good and bad about those because there's
Yeah.
cheap ones out there. So
I've heard mixed reviews about those. Like I think Dave from Beard Motivation used one for a while to see if it was real or not,
Yeah.
and I think he kind of had a so-so experience with it. I don't know if he was thrilled with it, really. He's also doing the minoxidil challenge too.
Right. I seen that.
Yeah, he's been doing that as well. So I mean, I think it all depends on the person really. I'm sure for some people this stuff works,
and the
and then for
quality of
others
it.
it doesn't.
How is the roller supposed to work? I don't understand how it works.
It
It's
has-
supposed to.
Massage your cheeks and stuff.
It
and
has
open
like
up
a
the
1,000
pores.
tiny little needles.
Oh,
Little
okay.
fine tiny little needles, and it like pretty much it like circulates the blood flow throughout your pores and whatnot, and that way everything can grow.
Yeah, derma rollers.
Yeah, Ryan C said that he'll have to try out your good sometime soon.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
All right, so Mech, can I do my first shameless plug of the night?
Go for it.
Okay. So, all right, tomorrow night, 9 p.m. live on my YouTube channel. Yes, I know tomorrow at 9 is the same time that Bearded Motivation is doing his. This just kind of happened that way. We're sorry, guys. But tomorrow at 9, we will be going live with my daughter, Sammy Cakes. It will be her community meetup and giveaways. We now are at the 12 giveaway mark. Yeah, 12 giveaways with 9 different companies at this point. And of course, one of the things that's going up now that just came in is Sammy Cakes collab with Miners, the Dream Catcher, which is for the ladies, okay? The hair oil and the lotion, cookies and cream. It actually smells fantastic. I'm about to use some of my damn beard, to be honest with you.
Nice.
Sammy Cakes got 3 of them. She's putting one of them up for a giveaway. And then we've got giveaways from Beard Outlaw, Stoneforge, Wild Twine, Fox City, Chronic, My Simply Tailored, Naughty Beard. Like, we've got tons of giveaways. And then the one that everybody's asking about,
Dun, dun, dun.
the Queen of the Beards, Sammy Cakes collab with Jolly Old Fat Man, Cotton Candy, Blueberry, and there's only 3 of them. That's it. And then Bam's never making them again. I talked to him yesterday. Never making them again. This is solely for Sam's giveaways. That's it. So tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern on the YouTube channel. Guys, a lot of giveaways, man. If I can, I'm going to sneak out and sign in to try and win something. Like,
There you go. Sounds like it's gonna be a hopping night.
I'm hoping. I'm a little bit upset that I didn't think about the Bearded Motivation thing and the fact that he's doing the Area Strong thing that night, and it does kind of suck that's like he messaged me earlier and he was like, "Listen, I didn't want you to think like I was trying to compete with you," and I'm like, I was worried you were going to think the same way. So neither one of us kind of feel that way right now. It just sucks that we're kind of going to be drawing attention away from each other.
Right. Well, it's all about supporting each other,
Things happen.
But seriously, I mean, you can't be prouder as a dad than when you see your daughter on 2 different bottles. Like,
Dude,
look at that.
Right.
That is freaking awesome right there.
when she's sitting on 2 bottles, like, and mind you, I haven't gotten a collab for myself yet, but she's gotten 2.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Just saying. I found out a way to get her too. Haven't gotten me any yet. So
Yeah. Hey, just gotta keep hustling, you know.
why? They're just gonna keep giving them to her.
Hey, but it makes
Everybody likes her more than they like me.
yeah, yeah, but dude, it makes her happy though, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And guys, these scents are ridiculous, dude. Absolutely ridiculous. Like Bam killed this one. Murdered it. And I don't even like the sweeter scents, but he killed this one.
Yeah. So can we get like a sneak preview of the profile or?
Yeah. Okay. This one is simply cotton candy and blueberry. That's it.
Nice.
Okay. The Miner's hair oil is cookie wafers, cream swirl, sweet vanilla, and rich chocolate. And
Good.
it's another one that's, man, like, I'm glad they put on the bottle this is not for ingestion because somebody would try to eat it.
Smells good enough to eat, right?
Yeah, somebody would try to take this down without question.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So, again, man, like, you got combos from Wild Twine, Stoneforge, you know, combos of your choice. Chronic's throwing in a Munchies combo for the winner. My Simply Tailored made a custom. There's another custom bottle coming in with Sam's name on it. I can't, man. Like, I just can't. And Naughty Beard said they're going to throw in a combo of choice as well. So things are just. This should be a pretty big night. I just hope that me and Dave don't take anything away from each other's streams. Like, if you got 2 devices, open us up on each.
Right.
Okay, that's shameless plug number 1. I'm good now. That's it.
So Blondie is talking about asking if any beard companies offers a first cut boar bristle brush. What
A what?
Opinion?
First cut? What's first cut?
I'm gonna assume he's probably just talking about a boar's bristle brush. Boar's hair.
Everybody offers a boar's bristle brush.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe he's looking for something different, something more specific.
Yeah, elaborate, Blondie. What you?
Did he mean firm?
I'm saying, does it mean firm or fine comb or
Fine cut?
I can't see my comments. My damn old ass laptop just died on me, so I can't see any comments at the moment. This is why I think about throwing you out the window. It's these moments.
Agreed, Joe. Agreed.
So, Jason, what's next, brother? Besides the butters and all that stuff, what's the future plans?
I don't know, man. I just like making new scents. I just I experiment with everything. My wife's trying to tell me something. What? Yeah. So this, I mean, I've got a day job, of course. This is like my side gig. So, I'm hoping in about 5 years to just do it full time and make any other product I can think of. Butters and then pomade. Probably expand the soap deal. Other than that, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
It's really awesome having you on here, man. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah, appreciate you guys, man.
Yep.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, so apparently, Blondie is saying they come in 3 cuts. First cut is the healthiest hair from the boar. Also the most expensive, is what he's saying.
Check out Zobarhar. Zilberhar. I'm probably
Zubar?
butchering your name.
Zubar, maybe.
Zilbar. Hold on.
We'll get it.
Here, these guys.
Zelbear.
Zilber.
Zebrahaar. It's like German. It's like Zebrahaar.
Look, they're high quality, and they spend a lot of time putting this together. So if anybody's going to have what you're looking for, it's probably going to be these guys.
That's nice right there.
Yeah, they sent me out this one to review, actually.
Can't go wrong with German-made stuff.
Heaviest comb I own, dude. Like, I could knock somebody out with this thing if I wanted to.
Yeah. I use the Oxhorn comb from Beard Octane. It's really nice.
I got an Oxhorn one from Badass Beard Care.
I have the Miner's Beard. I got the boar-haired brush, and then for the comb, I just have the little pocket-sized.
Hey, that's a question.
Sandalwood.
What about What about like accessories and stuff, Jason?
Oh yeah, I usually have shirts. I'm kind of in between shirt orders right now. I've done, I do hoodies, 3/4 length shirts, t-shirts. Right now I got camo beanies and black ones with like an embroidered patch. I don't have one next to me to show you, but yeah, that's what I got right now. And I'm always doing like a shit ton of stickers, love stickers.
Love stickers.
Yeah, I love stickers. If you can't see the wall back there,
I need to get.
We have our wall of fame from when we do reviews. So if you're good enough, your sticker goes up on the wall.
Right on. I need to get.
Oh yeah.
So we got quite a few up there at this point, but that got to get more. Need a new panel. I'm running out of room.
The stickers are definitely interesting that he's got.
But what about like? I'm always curious, like when it comes to like the combs and all that stuff. Do all these companies really make their own combs, or are they just buying it from somebody who slaps their name on it?
Probably buying it. I buy mine. I have mine made because I do not have time.
Right.
But it's just a basic handmade usually with a jigsaw.
Right.
Yeah, and I've got I don't know if you can see that, but I've just got a wood burner with my logo on it, and I put it on there because I don't have time to do it, honestly. And,
well,
if I did, I don't think I could get don't think it looked this good.
Right.
But and I sell a beard hairbrush too, but it's a little like a travel size, like to keep in the truck or whatever. But I don't make those either, of course. But I've never heard the first cut or anything like that. I just know it's soft. And
right.
I actually swirl it in my butter and stuff, and balm, and use that to put it on there. I like doing that. But yeah, I don't think anybody's making their own. I wouldn't think.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
I mean, maybe.
Hey, Mech.
Yo.
Did I freeze?
No.
Not on my end.
On my end, everybody's frozen right now.
Yeah, it's got to be on your end then.
Okay.
So everything's good over here.
This is kind of odd because you're all just kind of sitting in the same position, but you're still talking. But hey, whatever, still run with it. I'm good.
Right. Yeah.
As long as I'm still coming through normal, I'm good.
Yep. So Blondie, it does have a good spine on it. It's pretty thick.
No, the only reason I ask is because, when you order from a lot of these companies, you'll get a lot of those standard combs, the standard small ones with the one side, or the ones like Zebra was just showing, the standard travel size with the both. And you just, do all these companies make them, or are they just ordering them and having a label slapped on it?
Probably 9 times out of 10, they're probably most of them, getting them made from a company.
Yeah, sure. at least, man. I know one guy that makes them, but he makes them out of old skateboards. So, but he doesn't have enough to where I can buy a bunch off of him. You know, he's only making like 2 or 3 at a time, and usually they're like special orders because they're really cool colors and they're awesome. But they're so labor intensive. He can't supply. Like, I would love to sell them for him, like, you know, along with my stuff, but he can't make enough quick enough to keep them inside. So.
Right, especially the ox horn. I feel like machining or whatever the ox horn is probably not simple.
I wouldn't think so. I don't know.
Okay, I'm back. Hey, everybody's moving again.
You went like sideways.
I know. I had to move you guys off the screen and then bring you back real quick, and everything went back to normal.
Nice. Bearded.
So I don't know. I'm not sure what happened there for a second, but I got it figured out now.
Hey, it's all.
Who's in here? Chef's in here?
Yep, Chef's in here.
Chef, what's up, brother?
What's going on?
Chef was supposed to host with me tomorrow night, but he turned it down because he wants to win something.
So does anybody in the comments have any questions before we have to wrap up or anything?
Yep.
Any questions for anybody?
Yes.
Anybody. Like, even somebody who's not here, we'll get it to them real quick. No, I don't know. And I have a question if Chef's still in here. Ask him if he's going live with me later. Chef, you going live with me later so we can do some promotional work before tomorrow? And so our lives can keep entertaining folks at 12 o'clock at night.
The late night show.
Listen, man, we've had some weird moments, but everybody seems to enjoy themselves. You know, we've definitely had some strange moments, but everyone seems to enjoy it. So
it's all about having a good time.
And I want to say to Jason, I want to say thank you for having an extremely original name.
Yeah, I love the name.
Thanks.
Like, seriously. You know, even my name, you know, Bearded Life and our YouTube and all that, everything's bearded, beard, you know. Yours doesn't say one beard in the whole name.
Hey, Joe. Blondie's asking if the live is 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Yes, 9 p.m. Eastern on the YouTube channel. Well, listen, man, again, 12 giveaways, 9 different companies. Like, I don't know what else you guys want me to do at this point.
Yep. Hey, Chef said it'll go on tonight.
Okay, good.
I have my cookies because you're too selfish to share any of yours with me, Chef.
Yeah, listen, Chef, man, Sammy Cakes is getting mad here. She sees all your order taken. You're sending cookies to everyone but her. So when she goes off on you on a live, it's not my fault.
Right.
Everybody thinks that little girl's all smiles and rainbows. Get her angry.
Look out. Look out. That's awesome. Well, it's been awesome, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I had a really good time in here tonight. And really awesome having you on here, Jason, and been able to talk to you and everything.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It's good talking to y'all.
Yeah.
And Joe, if you got room for another giveaway, I'll throw in a combo there that'll help you guys out, man.
Nice.
And there you go. That means we always got room for another one, brother. Thank you very much. And
I know.
My daughter is actually out with friends right now. She should be on her way home, though, before I kill her. But if she was here, she would say thank you very much.
Yeah.
And, yes, we will absolutely put it on. So there you go, guys. That's 13 and 10 now. Like, yeah, man.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
The only guys doing bigger than that are like Dan C.
Right.
So, and this was all Sammy Cake's idea. You know, I don't know if you guys remember last month, we did something on Instagram, and the look on her face as she got to give away to people, she loved it. she loved giving stuff to other people. And when I saw how excited she got and stuff, I was like, okay, this is really cool. And then she turned to me and she was like, Daddy, can we do this every week? And I was like, no. I was like, there's no way we can pull this off every week, right?
Yeah.
So then she was like, well, can we do it like every month? And I'm like, well, we can try. You know, I can't guarantee it'll happen every month, but we can give it a shot. So I'm gonna do my best to make it happen for her. We'll see.
Well, do you guys have Jason and Joe? Do you guys have Instagram?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think
Dude, you follow me on Instagram.
Goat Beards? I don't know. I don't even know what it is.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
But yeah, I'm on there, yeah.
I believe it's
Facebook and Instagram right now.
Yeah, Jason, I'll just when we get off, I'll message you on Instagram real quick.
Yep, cool.
And again, I really appreciate that, man. And this is what I love so much about this community, man. The owners and all that, they're just all amazing, man. Very rarely do I meet one I don't like.
Very true.
I'll see if I can try to type out our names.
Like, because you can't spell? Is that the problem? No.
I know I sure can't. No.
Dude, listen, you guys have all seen some of the things I type to us. I'm just happy you guys can all figure it out.
We obviously must be smart enough to, so I think we're good.
I believe that's the Instagram is that one. It's at Goats Gruff Beards.
Okay.
So I put it in
Damn,
the
I'm telling you,
chat.
man, I love that name. I want a shirt with that name on it.
That is a pretty sweet name right there.
Like, yeah,
You want me?
I want like a sweater or something with that name on it. Like, because I just want people to ask me, what is it?
Yeah, it's really awesome meeting up with you on here and everything and getting to talk to you. And so we talked for a while through like DMs and stuff for a long time.
Yeah.
And it was really awesome to be able to have you on here. Because we have a show and like we've been wanting to bring somebody on and it's just came about and figured I had you come on.
Yeah, I appreciate it. That was cool. That's the first one I ever did. So I never do anything. I don't doubt much.
Well, I'm working on a new thing we're going to do live on Instagram every week. So I'll be reaching out to you soon.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah,
We're going to be running a few different things. We're trying to get some new content, new ideas. And I want to say thank you to Mech and Zebra for having me on as well.
Absolutely.
It was a good time, as always. And I think we got something coming out next week, too, don't we?
Yep.
With us and and Practitioner and everybody.
Practitioner, yeah.
Yep. I'm not
Just
sure.
going to keep rolling.
The reviewers table, maybe, was it?
That's what I said. The reviewers table. I named us.
Yeah.
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 There it is. The reviewers table.
Practitioner liked it.
Oh, yeah.
And like he said, it's like a salute to Barbado Joe as well for what he tried to do at one point with the round table,
Right.
with the bearded round table and all. It's a salute to that. And the reviewers table, it makes sense. It's what we all are. And, hopefully we can get a couple companies to come in and fill in that 6th slot every now and then.
Yeah. Heck, we could probably even do BAM here pretty soon from Jolly Little Fat Man.
Oh, Bam would definitely come on.
Heck yeah, you would.
Absolutely.
That'd be a good time right there.
Absolutely. I say we get Boston Mike on too, just because I want to see how many curse words he can get out in an hour.
Nice. That's awesome. Heck yeah. Well, guys, it's been awesome chatting with you guys.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for
come on.
coming in and watching, and thanks for everybody for being in here tonight.
Yeah, I
That's really
can't see the
great.
comments anymore, but thanks, guys.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you, man.
I'm going to go light this on fire now because it has failed me yet again.
Take a
I'm gonna go
baseball
eat some
bat.
dinner.
Yeah, I'm going to go. Anybody ever see Office Supplies?
Yep.
Well,
That's about to happen over here.
Get it done. All right, guys. Well,
All right, y'all.
See you, fellas.
Take
Appreciate
it
you.
easy.
Stay bearded, boys.
later.